In this week's episode, we start off in Colorado, where we visit Westcliff's local Hayden office as they enjoy time in the community. Then Hayden broker Lonnie Gustin takes us on a tour of a spectacular Colorado mountain ranch loaded with wildlife near Steamboat Springs. Next, we join one of our top brokers for a typical life on the land day of a Hayden Outdoors ranch broker. Finally, we head up to South Dakota to visit an incredible hunting property.
Since the founding fathers, the love of the land is something buried deep inside of us.
Good morning.
It is our heritage, our history, our passion. And we are its greatest stewards.
Let's go. Get close.
If you ever take time to get away, spend some time in a setting like this, you'll realize what you've been missing.
From the smallest blades of grass to the widest of nature's wonders, this is who we are. This is Hayden Outdoors Life on the Land. This portion of Life on the Land is brought to you by JetIt, private, fast, smart. Gunwerks, 1,000 yards out of the box. Revic, revolutionary optics. Maverick blinds, a lifetime of hunting. Greeley Hat Works, we start with better bodies. Hooray Grills, you dream it, we can cook it. Western Heritage Consulting and Engineering. Envision, design, build. Kryptek, battlefield to backcountry. Polaris, think outside. Ag America, innovators, educators, land lenders. Eukanuba, performance nutrition.
Well, I'm Twyla Drew with Hayden Outdoors Real Estate, and today is our Hayden Outdoors Street Party in Westcliff, Colorado. So we've got live music with the Neon Sisters, and we're serving pulled pork, and gonna have some giveaways, kind of cater to my buyers and my sellers that I've had, and a thank you to Westcliff.
So everyone, enjoy today. Twyla Drew here with Hayden Outdoors. Don't wait to make that change and move here. So if you're ready for a house, come on and come see Twyla with Hayden Outdoors and see why we all love living in Westcliff. Y'all have a great day. Get yourself some food. Do walk around, meet other people, hear why we moved here and why you should hurry up and make that choice now. And enjoy the Neon Sisters!
You better be careful what you do. I wouldn't wanna be in your shoes if they ever fail you well. You better be careful what you say. You never really ended up anyway. I got friends in this town. Hey, what are you? Truth comes out at all time.
My name is Bill Camp, and I'm down here today to show my appreciation with Hayden Outdoors, who is representing me, and we have our property listed with Twyla. We really enjoy the work that Twyla has done for us. We look forward to the job that she will do. She's made everything so easy, and we're just having a great time down here today celebrating with everyone else.
A signed book by Charlie Daniels himself. Really cool. Yeah, that's gonna be awesome.
That's what I'm talking about. All right.
All right, here we go. Do we have a Scotty in the crowd? Woo! Everyone give a hand for Mr. Scotty. Congratulations.
The Climber, a new ultralight design by Gunwerks. The Climber is the pinnacle of lightweight, long-range design. Design yours at gunwerks.com.
Your work is your ethic. Your handshake is your bond. Your word will outlive you. There's only so much you can leave behind in this life. Make your land your legacy. Landowners nationwide trust Western Heritage with their land enhancement and development. No matter what the project is, Western Heritage will make sure your future is in good hands. Your own. Born out of necessity, the Hooray Grill was created for the individual who appreciates quality craftsmanship, fellowship, and a true appreciation for the outdoors. Not just another disposable product, the Hooray Grill is reminiscent of a generation when quality stood the test of time and camaraderie was truly valued. Designed together, time well spent deserves a Hooray Grill.
I'm Brett Favre, host of Hayden Outdoors Real Estate, Life on the Land. For 20 years in the NFL, my life was always on the go, and my schedule was controlled by someone else. Now that I own my own time, I fly with JetIt. JetIt allows me to maximize my life's experiences. Thanks to JetIt, I can enjoy my favorite activities of hunting, fishing, and recording my new television show. JetIt, private, fast, smart.
This segment of Life on the Land is brought to you by Gunwerks, 1,000 yards out of the box. Revic, revolutionary optics. Kryptek, battlefield to backcountry.
I'm Lonnie Guston, I'm with Hayden Outdoors, and we are on the Diamond T Ranch, just outside Oak Creek, Colorado in Routt County. The ranch is located about 20-25 minutes south of Steamboat Springs, half hour to 45 minutes from the Yampa Valley Regional Airport just outside of Hayden. Also located about 45 minutes from Eagle and the Eagle Regional Airport. The acreage is 968 deeded acres. And the general topography is rolling to moderately steep. All aspen trees. It's got lush pockets with open aspen areas. Everywhere you go, there is flowing spring water, ponds everywhere, water filtering out of the hillsides. There's several wallow areas where the elk have been in the fall. Really good cover, really good feed, really good water for hunting or livestock. Kind of the southeast end really has some nice open grassy meadows with a lot of flowing spring water, multiple ponds. We saw some elk this morning. Just walking along, there's some cows feeding down through the one pocket. On our way in, saw 4 groups of elk. It's a good hunting ranch for elk, deer, you know, bear, mountain lion, grouse. It does qualify. They receive landowner vouchers for deer on a regular basis, and it is over the counter for elk. And you know, it's kind of rare to have a hunting ranch like this in an over the counter unit where you have 350 class bulls that are harvested here every year. The Thorpe Mountain area is well known for, you know, they just have good genetics and good bulls. This area has kind of been maintained for quality. You know, you get back behind the ponds, overlooking the flat tops, the snow glistening off the ponds. It's pretty surreal. The ranch would make a great summer grazing ranch. Excellent feed, excellent water, perimeter fenced. You could run a lot of cows up here during the summertime. The place has been leased to an outfitter for multiple years, and the current outfitter has not allowed vehicle access off of the main roads, especially during hunting season, so those secondary roads have been really lightly used. Whether you wanted to hunt this primarily just yourself, family and friends, or you wanted to pick a season or two, hunt it yourself, and lease it out to an outfitter or trespass hunts for the rest of the seasons, you could hunt it yourself and then make some good income. Ranches this close to Steamboat Springs is very rare. This ranch is priced and ready to go. If you're interested in a great, beautiful hunting ranch or just a recreational ranch close to world-class skiing, wining and dining in Steamboat Springs, I'm Lonnie Guston. Give me a call for your own private showing.
For more information about Diamond T Ranch, please contact Lonnie Guston directly at HaydenOutdoors.com.
The altitude line and series, the rain gear, the soft shell, the lightweight pants, they all performed extremely well. It's shoulder fabric, and you get a really nice blend of durability and also performance. And the colorations are done for mountain hunting, specifically above the tree line. I think that the hardcore mountain hunters are really going to appreciate how well it performs, durability, and the function.
Maverick's two-piece design and lighter weight allows you to place it where other hard-sided blinds can't go. Practical, durable, dependable.
Maverick blinds, a lifetime of hunting.
Since 1976, Hayden Outdoors Real Estate has grown to over 100 brokers and agents, offering unparalleled real estate marketing services in multiple states. Recognized by the Land Report annually as one of America's best brokerages and as one of America's fastest growing companies by Inc. 5000, Hayden Outdoors is the brand that sells the land. This segment of Life on the Land is brought to you by JetIt, private, fast, smart. Western Heritage Consulting and Engineering. Envision, design, build.
My name's Jim Digby, and I'm a broker with Hayden Outdoors. I'm happiest out on the land, talking with people that are landowners and stewards of the land. You know, it's just a peaceful, happy life. Well, we get up and first thing that we do is get out and do our chores at the house, feed the horses, break the ice over there. I got some replacement heifers over there. We've been here since 1998, and my wife actually was born on this place, didn't grow up here, and her dad was born on this place. So there's some history here, and morning routine is to feed these pigs in the morning, throw them a little bit of hay, keep them fat and happy, and break their ice, and then I go about my day with my real job. This is what I've always wanted, is to raise cattle, and my career in selling real estate, farms and ranches goes right along with it. So morning chores here at the home place are just feed these guys and keep them coming up and keep them tame. And then this tank services all the pastures. So we got to break the ice off of it when it's cold at night. So everything can drink all day. I don't get tired of doing what we do. If I did, it'd be easy to sell this place and move to town, but that's not something you'll see from me ever. It's worth how hard it is. It absolutely is. Yeah, this is our west pasture and where I winter my cows until they start calving. And they don't calve until about April. So they'll be here until just before April. I try to leave enough grass that I don't have to feed a bunch of hay unless it snows under. So they have winter grass, and I supplement it with protein tubs. Yeah, so they're over here from about December to the end of March, and then I bring them back home when they start calving. But we're going over here just to break ice so they can get a drink, which you gotta do about every day in the winter when it's cold at night. You see these ones without horns, I'm breeding them up with beef bulls, sell them for beef now. They're Corrientes, and Corriente cattle, and they're Mexican origin. They're native Mexican cattle, the ones with the horns. Looks like they already broke it for me, but I'll finish the job for them. They're pretty good at breaking the ice unless it gets real cold. You know, if there's snow on the ground, we'll feed them. I got a hydro-bed style bale feeder on the back of an old pickup I use that handles round bales, and we roll out round bales for them. But I save enough grass that I don't feed them unless it snows under. The thing about these big tire tanks, rubber tanks, is they absorb the heat and they stay warmer so they don't freeze as easy. Usually I'm breaking ice about that thick this time of year, so I enjoy this. And I just look over my cattle, make sure they're all good and alive and healthy, and then it's off to my other job. You know, there's a lot of beauty in the simplicity of being out on the land, and it's peaceful. You know, there's a lot to look at. Cover every inch of these places so I know what I'm selling. I think that's what sets me apart and sets us apart, is understanding what we're selling in our product. You know, Hayden Outdoors has got, by far, I believe, the best marketing platform there is in the business. And I think the management and ownership are very aggressive. They don't rest on their laurels. They're always looking for good new technology to market properties. And if you list with Hayden Outdoors, and I don't care if it's me or one of the other agents, you're going to get more market exposure than you are with any other company, and that's just the bottom line. 960 acres south of it listed as well, so there's 2,100 acres here total that we're going to market together and separately. Honestly, being a rancher myself, understanding the trends, the terminologies, the factors such as you know, what water means to a cow or what water means to a crop, you know, mineral rights and water rights, you know, how many acres per cow, carrying capacities, you know, all those things. I live it, and I can talk the talk with these guys that have been in the business for years, and I think it's an advantage. To me, it doesn't make a lot of difference. You can be in the mountains and the pine trees and running rivers, or you can be out here and rolling hills, and it's just the life. It's just what I enjoy.
You're watching Life on the Land, presented by Hayden Outdoors Real Estate. If you're interested in selling your farm or ranch, looking for land valuation or improvement, or are wanting to purchase your next property, give the team at Hayden Outdoors a call at 970-674-1990 or visit us at HaydenOutdoors.com.
Introducing the PMR 428 by Revic. We've integrated a ballistic solver, weather station, and heads-up display for the fastest full ballistic solution available. Just dial the elevation turret to your range, apply wind correction, and score first shot hits beyond a mile. Revic Optics. Revolution in sight. For consumer direct pricing, visit RevicOptics.com.
This segment of Life on the Land is brought to you by Polaris. Think outside. Ag America. Innovators, educators, land lenders. Greeley Hat Works. We start with better bodies.
My name's Jake Hyland. I'm an agent with Hayden Outdoors. We're up here on the County Line Ranch. Sits about 20 miles north of Gregory, South Dakota, in a little town called Iona. Sitting up here on 1,718 acres. It's a mix between tillable ground and ranch country. Some of the best managed ground I've been on, and you can tell that the current owners are true stewards of the land when you walk the pastures and the grass is, you know, waist high, and we're sitting out here about the middle of July. This property's set up with 3 different pastures for rotational grazing, 718 acres of tillable ground. Just an awesome piece of ground out here in the middle of South Dakota. The ranch has been really well managed from a ranching standpoint with the cattle, but also ran as a top shelf hunting operation. There's trophy mule deer, trophy whitetail. The turkey hunting on the property is phenomenal. There's turkeys in almost every draw. I think every time I've been on the property for visits, there's been turkeys in basically every draw on the property. Trophy mule deer will range anywhere between 170 inches up to, you know, there's deer on the property that can get in the 190 class range. Whitetail, there's a lot of deer in the 140 class. There has been deer seen on the property as recent as last year that'll be in the Boone and Crockett class, pushing 200 inches. The pheasant hunting on this property, you're located between Gregory, Winter, and Chamberlain. That region makes up the Golden Triangle of South Dakota. Pheasant hunting on this property will rival anything in the state of South Dakota. The lodge sits back in one of the draws. It's a real neat little private drive that takes you up into the trees right there. It's real secluded. Sleeps 12 people, has a full kitchen upstairs, full bathroom upstairs, full bathroom downstairs. It's set up ideally for an awesome private hunting camp, or would make a great addition to an existing operation. The lodge meets all the state mandates to be ran as a commercial pheasant operation. There's a large pole barn on the property. It's got a bunch of pens on it, working corrals, turnkey for someone looking for a cattle operation, a true producer. It'd make it an awesome investment property for someone to be able to set something up for a cash rent on the farming and the ranching, and then enjoy their own personal hunting all fall. The property is really unique in the fact that you have all of your crop ground up on top of a big plateau, and 360 degrees around that crop ground makes up a bunch of different draws, and that's your pasture. And it's a really unique setting where the wildlife, the cattle, everything will be in those draws and can come up and utilize that crop ground. In the fall, you'll see a lot of deer use those draws to stay out of the elements, stay out of the weather, but then have food right up on top of the plateau. There's a lot of sloughs, shelter belts that intermix in between the crop ground and the bluffs, giving a really unique habitat. Awesome habitat for pheasants, certainly, but there's a lot of deer. The white-tailed deer will stay up on top of the plateau and bed in the sloughs. The County Line Ranch has a lot of great water options for both cattle and wildlife alike. Every draw has water in the bottom of it. There's a lot of potholes up on top of the property, giving a really good diverse watering source for deer, pheasants, turkey, obviously cattle. I would say this pheasant hunting on the County Line Ranch would rival anything that's found in the state of South Dakota. The diversity on this ranch makes it a great opportunity for someone to have cash rent on the grazing, cash rent on the crop ground, and also enjoy it in the fall from a private hunting standpoint, or be ran as a commercial operation. The deer on the County Line Ranch have been extremely well managed. In the past, the owners have taken 3 to 5 trophy class deer off of it a year, and they work really hard to make sure that the age structure is there on the ranch. And they also, from a ranching standpoint, make sure they're managing for the cattle, but also leaving enough cover behind for the wildlife in the fall and winter months to be able to stay on the property. If the ranch is unpressured, a lot of those animals have no reason to leave the ranch year-round. It's got the food, it's got the cover, it's got the water. There's deep draws that make a 360-degree perimeter around the 718 acres of cropland up on top. There's shelter belts that run all the way down to each draw. There's numerous sloughs on the property that hold water. Most of them are holding water year-round. And it's just a setup that I think you're gonna be hard-pressed to find anything that's this turnkey in South Dakota.
For more information about County Line Ranch, please contact Jake Highland directly at HaydenOutdoors.com. Please tune in next week for the beginning of re-aired episodes of Season 1 of Hayden Outdoors Life on the Land.